Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Rogue Legacy 2, where today's hero is Sir Mauricio, who's a barbarian with Windwall and starting with Freon's Reward. Alright, here's our stuff. We've got a shout that we can use occasionally. Let's jump in. Since we have Freon's Reward, I think to start things off, the smart thing to do will be to go through the Citadel and clear the way to most of the chests without actually opening them up. And hopefully we won't take much damage, or if we do, we will try to heal it just using enemies in order to do so. And I think I'm going to do that to push these guys back a bit. That actually killed those guys, wow. Alright, Windwall is not all that strong, but I did give myself a bit of intelligence. Our previous character had an incomplete success, I will say, but did manage, I guess we got multiple hits by pushing them back, did manage to purchase, or get a fair amount of money, which we used to purchase a number of upgrades. And so, yeah, as a result, we're starting out with the higher base strength and etc. I see the crack in the wall there. I'm going to come back once I get some mana back again. I need 100 to cast Windwall. Alright. Let's see, you. I think I'll have a better chance. Can get skill crits if my feet are on the ground. If I'm up in the air, I won't hit for nearly as hard. Oops, I opened the chest just on reflex. I need to save the chests. We're just killing the enemies and opening the ways to the chests. Alright, this one, the chest is just open and available by default. And I forgot to go back to that room that had the crack in the wall. So I will do that shortly as well. I would like these coins, if they can be available to me. Thank you. I said thank you. There we go. We'll circle back around to that other room in a bit, because we'll need to go back there to get some chests and things. So for now, yeah, I guess I'm really looking to see. I've got 50% bonus resolve at 150%, so I could pick up a good relic or two. And so I'd like to find the relic rooms. You guys can just have some of that. I'd like to find a good relic room. And also go ahead and find the entrance to one or two other zones here from Citadel Agartha. I think those are my main goals at this point in time. Let's try. There we go. Killing a few more bad guys. Just kind of clearing the way. Okay, so here is the way to Axis Mundi. And I'm strong enough now that I could go through a bit of Axis Mundi, although I'm not as likely to find the things I'm looking for, and I do have the Sun Tower as a teleport point already, so let's continue in the Citadel and see if we can find some of these relic rooms that I'm looking for. Let's see. Okay, here's a relic room. Raven's Ring, it's not bad. Ivy Seed, not bad, not bad. Great. Rather than reroll right now, let's see if I can find another one of the rooms first. Here we go. I found it. Anything better here? Voltaic Circlet again. Oh, Koya's Shell. It's very good, but it helps make a hero long-lived. And with Freon's Reward, this hero could be long-lived already. So I think I want to take the Voltaic Circlet for the damage, probably. Yeah, that's what I did last time. And it'll be good against various bosses if I can manage to make that happen. So in that case, another reason to continue looking around the Citadel would be to find Lamech's Chamber. So if we wanted to fight the first boss, we could. So let's continue exploring the Citadel at least a bit. And let's also see if we can find the way to the section on the top of the map whose name escapes me right now. Because if we can find that... one moment. Hey guys, enjoy a Windwall. Doesn't travel that far, but still managed to hit a couple of them. That's good. You're going to come towards me, and that's not as good. Alright, didn't manage to come towards me because he ended up dead. That is good for me. Not so good for the enemies. There's chests at the end of there. I wouldn't mind clearing out some of the enemies. I don't know, these enemies are going to be easy to kill later when I come back for the chest if I'm coming back for health. So let's just try to focus on finding things like this. Here we go. Increase my maximum health. I took some damage, and now I actually have a reason to want to go back for chests like the one that I just left behind. And also I just took some foolish damage. So let's try not to take the foolish damage. And let's do remember I have a shout available in case of emergency. I'm about to get some mana back, so I might as well spend some mana on a bad guy. Okay, speaking of bad guys, this guy's pretty bad. You know what? Let's come back to that in a little bit when I have another wind wall prepared. So in the meantime, I still had not found the way that was going to come out to the north, and it looks like it's probably going to go back out there. So what's my current strategy right now? Well, now I have my mana back, so now I can go finish that one room. So we go zipping back. Darn it. Alright, did not expect that. But with the wind wall, I can keep you back. Ouch! Alright, I didn't successfully keep you back. Yikes. Alright, let's shout and freeze you. And then that'll help finish things off. Alright, and that uses my shout until I get hit again, but there's 20 HP just from opening the chest. There's a leather cape, which is something I very much want, because that'll give me leather unity on my armor, which gives me bonus resolve, which means I'll be able to carry more relics. So that is all good. And in terms of treasure chests, wow, I've only found the other one that I haven't opened. So I'll meet you in a moment once I get to the next interesting room. Alright, let's try going upwards over here. I'm currently here in the middle of the castle. We have our mana back. And you, I might be able to reach. Yeah, I can hit you through the wall there. And is there anything else noteworthy over here? It's another enemy to kill. That's another hit point for me. And then what else do we have over here? A chest! Hooray! Healing is coming. Chop down some vines. And take 20 HP. Hooray! Okay. A few more chests and we'll be not quite as right as rain, but we're getting there. Alright, I see the bad guy. I just pressed the wrong button. I don't believe it. There are not that many buttons. There are 4 face buttons. One of them is jump, one of them is hack, and then one of them is talent, and one of them is spell. And I needed to press the spell button. There, like that. Okay, that was much better. Alright, we got him. Okay, but I'm noting that this character is not super great at going after difficult enemies who are hanging in the air, because I don't deal as much damage when I'm spinning around in the air. And, yeah, and I get 1 wind wall, but if it's a stationary enemy like that eyeball, it's only going to hit them once or twice. I don't want to spend my spets. I'm just going to go ahead and spend it now. That gets me a fairy chest, which does heal me, since it is a chest, for 20 HP. And I left some furniture in here, so we'll see if we get a chicken leg by any chance. And I do get 20% of my health back for entering a boss door, so I need to keep that in mind. So that'll be like another like 50 health we could get back if I wanted to go fight Lamech at some point. But let's take a look and see if by any chance there's a chicken leg up here, and then we'll also take a peek into this area. But we should not make the mistake that we did last time and go deep into this area and take a bunch of damage. Yeah, already that first room is looking like it's going to be a non-trivial. So Mech, we still haven't found him. And so it's gotta be just the bottom. So I will meet you down there. So this is a direction I haven't gone yet. Oh boy. I almost did an oopsie, but it's fine, don't worry about it. I almost did another oopsie. Yeah, the fact that the Barbarian ends up staying grounded, you're caught in an animation lock where you can't move left or right, but you can dash, and I need to remember that. So while the Barbarian is on the ground swinging, he is still capable of dashing out of the way. I might end up having to eat this for the healing, but before I do that, let's postpone the decision, just in case we happen to find a pizza or a couple of chicken legs, which will heal this character for a lot of hit points, just because this character naturally has a lot of hit points, and I know how to solve this one. I do need a wind wall to open this thing, so let's go ahead and spend it. And then this will get me another 20 points of healing thanks to Freon's reward once I open the chest. Like this. Retaliation rune. That's not bad. And I left a piece of furniture there, and I think I'm greedy enough that I'll go back for it. Because I really do need a chicken leg, so I shouldn't have left this behind. It had nothing. Well, now we know. Alright, so then there's still a way to go downwards from here that'll probably lead me towards the bottom area, whose name escapes me again. Oh gosh. Alright, let's kill these guys to get our hit point back. Alright. And let's break the furniture. Hey, chicken leg, 36 HP. Okay, 314 out of 415. Not quite enough to go eat the other apple and increase my maximum health pool again, but getting close. A lot of enemies in there, no chests. There is a chest down here. And it takes a while before this thing is going to... Oh, I don't have mana for wind wall. I just sat there trying to press the button to wind wall. I feel like a dummy. Leather trinket. That's also good for my leather unity. Alright. So yeah, we made some HP and lost some HP in that room. Let's try to stick to the making it side of the equation if we can. And yeah, we'll take Circlets doing some nice extra damage while I'm just kind of standing near enemies on the ground, caught in an animation lock or whatever. So I'm pretty happy with that relic for this particular character. Here is Lamech, and this gives us a chance to heal up. Okay, now I'm up to 353 out of 415, so I am going to go back and take another apple that will take away current health, but give me more maximum health, especially with another chest right there. Okay, so let's eat this. Maximum HP goes up again. We'll use this to go ahead and quickly get to the other side of the room. For some definition of quickly. I guess invincibly is another nice aspect of going through those little diving bells, I believe they're called in the game. Oh wait, I should have used wind wall there probably. Let's use it here. Alright, and now here, you can just take the time. Similarly, here, there's some more healing, thanks to Freon's reward opening the chest. And I guess we will continue to the right of Lamech and see what's over here. It is a room with a chest. That's what we like. Those enemies are not too threatening, he says, taking 34 points of damage. Alright, I need to appreciate that basically I don't have enough kind of weapon knockback to keep enemies off me. And unfortunately, Wind Wall is a costly spell that I can't use all that frequently. And unfortunately, my Shout only gets restored when I take damage, so I can't use it all that frequently. So I really need to work on my own movement and spacing better. And also just be better at the game. Okay, let's see. That guy's going to be troublesome for this character to defeat, so we're going to leave him behind. There is a chest down here. This is just timing, which I'm not great at, but I think I can be good enough at in order to get out of here without losing HP. Hooray! Okay, so that was another 20. I would need to go through... yeah, I'm going to go through this room quickly. Just so I can reach the furniture in here as well as the teleporter in here. So Pish and Dry Lake is an area that we won't be coming back to for a while. But... oh, and I already have gotten the entrance to the study. So in that case, I think the correct thing to do is to go to the Sun Tower. Get the furniture here. There's a chicken leg. Fantastic. There's another chicken leg. Okay, now we're getting the food luck that we failed to get in the first run. And since we have more maximum hit points, it's going to be healing us for more, as well as more intelligence, possibly. Going to take a quick peek. Hey, it's a very good room to take a quick peek into. There's a pizza. No, it's a chicken leg. All right, that healed us greatly. Just going to take a quick peek over there and say, nope. Okay, so we're up to 354 out of 450. If I can get up to, again, what's 20%? 90. So if I can get up to, actually, if I can kill, like, a handful of enemies, we could go fight Lamech now. Because I'll be back at basically maximum power for doing so. And I think this character has some possibilities at being able to beat the first boss. Okay, there is another entry, preventry, or whatever it is, and now I just lost a bunch of hit points. Gosh darn it. It's the same thing that got me last time. Quit getting me. Also, that's not what it is. It's a different enemy that has the Resonator Commander buff on it. That's what it actually was. That was causing it to completely, or to continually summon little projectile things right at my feet. That really got to me at the end of the previous episode. Oh gosh. Alright. I'm losing health rather than gaining it, I am aware. So what's our strategy? I guess find an apple, and this time we'll eat the apple for the health and the healing, rather than trying to increase our maximum HP. That could be a good thing to do. And yeah, also just try to find a few more chests. Yeah, the Barbarian animation lock. I keep trying to move away from projectiles as they're slowly coming towards me, and I keep getting stuck on the ground, and I keep failing to dash. A dash would save me. Dash more. So I want to do that and then dash away. Do that and then dash away. That is the strategy with this character. Alright, this will be some healing. Scholar Trinket. Very nice. Let's see. Archer, after you fired, I will do that. You are not that much of a threat, especially if I just take my time. Look how easy that was. Alright, furniture. Any more chicken legs for me? Not right at the moment. A different spell. Versus Lamech. Windwall has mild utility, but I'm good at dodging Lamech's projectiles, and so I will take this spell, because that way I'll be able to hit him at range and deal a little bit more damage with the spell on the offense rather than the defense. I can always use my shout during the Lamech fight for defense, and I will definitely be taking some hits from Lamech during the boss fight, and so my shout will come off cooldown when I take a hit. And so basically just trying to focus everything I can on thinking about how I'm going to fight the boss, because I really need to. We've only got 15 characters, and we've got 16 bosses and a handful of mini-bosses that we need to beat. And so we really need to focus on making some tangible progress. Tangible progress with each character, where the tangible progress usually means beating at least one boss or mini-boss, I think. If I want to I can just stand on top of you and then use the voltaic circlet to finish you off. So that is a good strategy there. I'm not happy with how I played that, obviously. I think I did just get a chicken leg, though. Or possibly even a pizza. In any case, my health is in better shape than it was moments ago. Alright. Fingers. Hey, okay. All is forgiven, thanks to the chicken leg. Oh no! Why would you do this to me, game? The right thing to do is to fight Lamech and then save this to come back to, honestly. So where is this on the map? This is going to be just before the teleporter, at the end of this zone. So that's a very convenient location to come back to. But basically, I could totally heal up by fighting Lamech right now. Just while I'm thinking of it. Let's go ahead and go over to this screen. Do I want to try to get another chicken leg? It'd be worth like 36. That actually would be worth it because I'm not going to quite heal up for fighting Lamech just now. So if I did find another chicken leg out here, I'd be happy to eat it. And there it is. Okay, there we go. So now I'm ready to fight Lamech. So let's go to the throne room of Citadel Agartha. Do our first boss fight. When he does a phase change, he'll use the most projectiles against me, so that could be a good time to use the shout, but I can also use it somewhere else during the fight, because I'm sure I'm going to take hits. But I know how to fight this boss. So let's just try to do it well. Estuary Lamech. Alright, what's your first move? Standing there like a dummy. Great. It's a good move. Alright, you're just going to do that, and it's going to miss. Alright, and then you're going to do that, and now I should use a Spore Burst for sure. That was not super great. Alright, that was good. Do another Spore Burst. Okay, this is good for me. Deal a bunch of damage here. Alright, I can totally dodge these. Oh boy. I got a little bit panicky there. Don't worry about it. And I can dodge those. Oh boy. I couldn't get all the way out of the way. Okay, I do have my shout. And I'm going to use it now, just to get rid of all those projectiles. Okay, he's got more magma bursts here. And more flames. Alright, I did not successfully get away from that. But this is a good time for me to deal a bunch of damage. Alright. I'm ready. Good, good, good. I don't have mana to use that right now. What's your next attack? This one? I can dodge these at range. And then you're coming towards me again? Okay, I need to jump when you do that, because you'll happily skate all the way across the arena. But we did manage to defeat Estuary Lamech. That'll be worth a whole lot of gold, as well as just the concrete progress that I was speaking of before. And we left ourselves an apple so we can heal back up and continue and possibly defeat another boss as well. Alright. So one baddie down. Even with the apple, we won't be able to heal all the way back up, so I'm going to go back to the entrance of Citadel Agartha. Because I left some furniture in here, and there's always a possibility of finding another chicken leg. I think I left furniture in the next room as well. I did. But then looking at the map, there was that chest that I left near the beginning as well. So let's go down and get that. I already got that one, but there was 2 rooms below me. And this room that was just easy to get to. So here's some healing. And now having gotten that chest, how far is it to anywhere else that I'm going? It's a bit of a ways, so I will meet you. Actually, it occurs to me, it's a low probability, but there could be more food hiding right here or on the next screen. Okay, there is not. So in that case, then I do want to go eat the apple. And then I think that would make us healthy enough that we could fight this boss. Just do some back-to-back boss fighting. But first off, let's eat the apple and see where it puts us. Oh, 149. Yeah. Actually, we're too well healed right now, because I will get a heal when I enter the boss door. So I think I actually should do a small amount of exploration. Ideally, I want to be at like 360 HP when I go into the boss battle. So let's see if we can manage to make that happen somehow. Oh wait, I'm stuck on the ground. Okay. Don't panic. He says, panicking. Okay. Killed some bad guys, good. So let's see, in this zone, eventually I need to make my way to the right. So I might as well start doing that just in case we can make some other tangible progress in this zone while we are trying to make a little bit more money, ouch, and whittle down our health. Guess what? There's my 360. So, I used up my shout, which is kind of unfortunate, but the health is in kind of the right spot. We're going to take a quick peek in here in case there is things we want to look at. I don't really want either of those. There's surely like a giant zombie in there or something. Take a quick peek in here. There's a zombie here. Are you just a normal zombie? You are. Some good money if there's easy enemies that I can anticipate when they're coming. And now these guys are in range where I could probably kill them without too much trouble, especially with my voltaic circlet protecting me. And let's just come around. I should really, yeah, have just gone and fought the boss, because now I'm down being a little bit low on HP again. But there are other places I could get a little bit more healing if I go back. So let's see, what other places did I leave? There's the beginning of Citadel Agartha. Sorry, the beginning of Axis Mundi, where there's still some furniture here. So let's see if possibly I could find a chicken leg here. Or just, there's a chicken leg. Great, okay. And there's a coin that I'm going to go back for. But now, if I try to fight this boss, entering the throne room will heal me, basically to full. No it won't. I haven't purchased that upgrade yet. What am I talking about? That didn't happen with Lamech either. I'm just like making things up. I've been watching someone else who's been playing the game on stream, and I think I have confused my own game with theirs. Alright, I should definitely hit you with that. Alright. This boss is not too hard. Honestly, this might be the easiest boss in the game, the second boss. So let's hope for great things. Alright. Oh, I thought I was going to totally escape that. I did not quite. But I tried. Alright, can I escape this? Yes. Shout! Oh, interesting. The shout does not do as much against these guys as I might have hoped. Alright, I did a good jump there, though. Alright, I did not get a good jump there. You're almost dead, so we're going to focus on you. Alright, you are now dead. Hooray. And you were just going to be patient. Alright, you're throwing your bone. That's not a problem. One of these days I will get some mana so I can hit you again. There we go. Mana! Boom! Are you dead yet? Not quite. Now you are. Hooray! So this character managed to defeat 2 bosses, which helps makes up for our first character who did not manage to beat 1. But now we're fairly low on HP. I can't believe I was saying I was going to get 20% of my hit points back entering the boss door, when I have not purchased that upgrade in the manor yet. We will definitely have enough money that I will be able to purchase it with this character, well, after this character is dead. So that's something to look forward to. At this point in time, if I want to have any point of long-term progress, I do think the correct thing to do is to go back to the beginning of Axis Mundi, try to defeat some easy enemies in the first half, and possibly open a few more chests to get some healing, and then I might be able to make my way back in the Kerguelen Plateau to make a little bit more concrete progress. We could try to deliver the lilies to the boss door, for example, which is a task that needs to be done and would be actually a good thing to do with the character who is kind of like on their last legs and just trying to accomplish a small something. But here's a chest containing a scholar weapon. Alright, very nice. I can totally go over here. I did not mean to be standing here, but now I'm not, so it's all fine. There will be a chest up there. I just have to make sure that I don't screw it up. And I didn't, hooray. Alright, and I see that I can stay out of range of the nightmare over here. And then if you jump up again kindly, I can spore burst you. That's not going to kill you, so I will hit once and dash out of the way. And let's just not worry about the enemies who are on the bottom, if we can. There is a chest below me, however, and I would like to get to that. And I can totally do it because these fireballs do not reach here. Great. Okay, we're getting chests, which is both good for our money and for our health. We're going to leave those enemies behind. And after Voltaic Circlet wears off, I will use these, jump up here, and discover something. What do we got? This would be a huge risk. It would be great if I succeed, though, and this character has already defeated 2 bosses, so let's take the risk. This is actually one of the easier challenges, in my opinion, so that bodes well for us. I think there will be 3 phases, and so far we're doing a half-decent job at surviving the first one. Alright, how am I going to get in here, though? I think I need to shout. Alright, phase 1 complete. I do have mana, and I'm going to use it. Ow, darn it. Great. I need to get over there, so I'm going to wait for the fire to go away, and then we're just going to be patient. Alright, phase 2 complete. As you might have guessed, the next phase is phase 3. It's the final of the phases. Also, this guy was mean to me. You saw him. Alright, I don't love the blobfish. But worse things could happen. Oh gosh. Alright, the good news is we succeeded at the challenge. And it does offer us some healing. 149. That's not bad. The other good news is... Ooh. We could randomize everything. Cost 0 resolve. We deal more damage. And it's unlikely we're going to accomplish a whole lot with this character, so let's roll the dice and just see if anything super amazing happens with the Transmogrificator. Here goes nothing. I am now someone with boxing gloves and a shield and White Star. Yeah. Honestly, not great. But we rolled the dice at the end of a run where we've already accomplished a lot. And, I mean, the boxing gloves aren't bad. And maybe we'll find another thing where we'll be able to change our talent again, for example. So we'll hope for the best. Let's see. Let's see. The boxing gloves do... No, they don't. I was going to say allow me to hover in midair. I honestly was thinking that that was a thing, but apparently it is not. I would like to get to the chest over here, please. Oh, thank you. No, they do. Oh, only if you're hitting something. So if you're hitting something, boxing gloves cause you to hang in midair. If you're not, they don't. Okay, that's just me not having played the game very much in the past year or whatever it is. Why did I do that? Turn the nightmare off before you try to do that. Alright, give me the chest. 267 HP. We could still make things happen. We're halfway through the front half of this zone. Maybe we will find something else terrific. Oh boy. Alright, that's good. That's very good. There is another chest up here in the form of, well, not necessarily. There could be an apple as well. I would take that happily. Don't get hit. Open me. Destroy all targets. There's going to be a bunch of things bouncing around. I think I can do this. And to destroy the target... Oh boy. I should be able to... Okay, did it. Now I just need to open the chest. There's a lot of bouncy things over there right now. I do have a shield if I need it. Huh. Alright. I apparently didn't time the shield well there. I'm not sure. I don't think it matters what direction you're facing when you use the shield, but I might be wrong. Also, maybe it's just kind of like the duration of the shield damage there. I don't know. I've never been very good at the shield, and obviously I did not succeed with it there. So we took a chance at a chest, didn't get it, but we did get a chicken leg. So all is forgiven. Thanks to the miracle of chicken. And another chicken leg. Hello. We're back, baby. Chicken legs of destiny. 363 HP. Nothing can stop me. Except, like, one enemy that I do something silly to. But let's imagine that's never going to happen. Alright. I'm going to stand here, and then I'm going to dash away. And I'm going to stand here and kill you. Haha. Alright, I'm not super good at this chest. Ew. Getting out is the hard part. Ew. Hey, I did it. Alright. We're nearly back up to maximum HP. I don't even want to say it. Yep, I shouldn't have said it. I cursed myself. White Star is a spell that goes like this. It can injure the player, so you gotta be careful. There was still, darn it, one little spiky vine there that I did not see, that I walked right into. It dealt me damage, and that makes me unhappy. Alright, that's another good spot for a White Star, except for I don't have the mana for it. Yuck. Alright, get out of the way. And I can just sit here and do that. Okay. Yeah, didn't get super lucky with the transmogrificator, but we knew we were rolling the dice, so it's fine. And honestly, I've got more mobility than the Barbarian did with the... I can't think of the name of the Barbarian's axe. Labrys, I think might be its name. It's not a term that I was familiar with before playing this game. Alright, be careful over here, but I think we've reached the end of the zone, basically. And health is in pretty good shape. So now we have choices to make, and I think the choice for us is to try to go to the Corgoylan Plateau, see if we can pick 2 lilies and bring them to the boss door, because then the boss door will be permanently opened. And while I doubt this character will be able to defeat another boss, the next character might be able to, and having done that work to prepare things for the next character would be useful. So I'm going to aim rightwards, and we will see what we find in this zone. So this room we just took a peek into and bounced. This time we'll do a different type of bouncing by spin kicking on top of enemies. What do we got up here? These guys actually aren't so bad. Alright, you're dead. You too can become dead. Thanks for the monies. And there is a chest over here, which I think I can get to. Well, now I'll definitely get to it. One way or another. Oh gosh, I didn't mean to take the second damage. First damage I was kind of expecting. White Star, I should use you more often. There we go. Hey, and I got my mana back too. Alright, 321 health. I should really focus on trying to get to the lily rooms, so let's try to find them. There can be things inside that piece of furniture, despite the fact that it's in a quote-unquote lore room. And the game says that that's not how the game works. The game's a big fat liar, is what we just learned. There is a chest in the lower half of the second half of this room, but I'm just going to leave it there for now. And so if I go nowish, that's a good time to do that. Oh boy. Okay, we're doing fine. Let's White Star. I didn't get there. Ah, darn it. So that time, by the fact that my boxing gloves held me in midair, I thought I was going to fall down low enough to dodge that skeleton's attack. And instead, I went right into it. I guess I need to go back that way. So basically, it's a double-edged sword. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. The fact that the boxing gloves can hold you in midair. The most important thing is to be kind of like dynamically aware of exactly what your current capabilities and limitations are in this game. And that's not something I am super great at. Alright, defeat all enemies in fairy chest room. I choose not to. Instead, what I choose to do is peek in there, see a elite enemy that I'm just going to avoid, peek up here and realize this is one of the places I'm trying to find that has a lily, so we're definitely going to go get that. Here is a lily of the valley. Thank you. We're trying to pick 2 of them and then go find the boss room. So there's 1 down. That is not a lily. This is not a lily, but it's also a room I can just walk through to peek over here. Oh, pizza and a chicken leg. All of a sudden, we're totally back in action. And I don't love the revolver, and I don't love the boxing gloves, so let's reroll. Mjolnir. I have almost never played with this weapon. Deals int damage. Can be returned if stuck. Skill crits while returning. There's no time like the present to learn. So how does this work? If I press the button again, it comes back to me. So it can stick inside walls. I can aim it in various directions. And is that basically it? I think that's basically it. Okay, I think I understand the weapon well enough to try to use it. Yeah, okay. I've got a sense. Gonna wait for that thing up there to disappear so I can grab this. We're almost back at max health, which is amazing. This also gave me a blessing of strength. Come back. Okay, didn't come back very fast. There's no reason for me to be in this room, probably. Yeah, there's a bunch of other directions to explore, so rather than go through that long room and take more risk, instead I will go over here and not find the thing I'm looking for, but do find a whole bunch of furniture that might have, but didn't happen to. Oh boy. Okay, this thing's a little bit harder to aim than I'm appreciating, or had appreciated. I'm appreciating it now. They call me the appreciator. Let's just white star you, since I'm about to get the mana back anyway. Thank you. And then can I hit you through the wall? Kind of. It's mostly just me jumping. Yeah, it hits through the wall a tiny bit. It's not super great, honestly. If I do that, I'm still grounded. I'm not sure if that's Mjolnir or if that's Barbarian. It must be Mjolnir. It kind of grounds you as well when you're throwing it. Okay, so I didn't fully appreciate that before. Alright, so animation lock continuing to be a problem for yours truly. That said, we're still alive, we're still doing pretty well. We managed to find one of our 2 lilies. Perhaps the next one will be right here. Hooray! Hello, Lily of the Valley number 2. Now we just need to find the boss room. And I'll have accomplished the next of my goals. Alright, so pressing the button again for it to return is something I need to get my fingers used to very quickly. So next direction to go is to the right. I'm still not going to do this fairy chest room because I don't want to take on more risk right now until I do what I wanted to do, which is bring the lilies here and open the door. We've done it. Fantabulous. Alright, so let's take our chests, which will heal us. Very nice. And I really don't think that this character in their current configuration has much of any chance against the boss. So I think instead I should look around for easy money or just teleport to another area. Let's teleport to another area. There might be a mini-boss and the Stygian Study. Yeah, actually, this weapon might work well against Murmur, I'm thinking, since he's a stationary boss at the end of a wall. I might just be able to, like, leave this weapon, like, embedded inside him and deal tons of damage that way. But that would involve getting through the Stygian Study and finding Murmur. So let's focus on that to start. Oh boy, painting, still alive. This was not a triumph. Okay. One bad guy down. Alright, the Mjolnir does circle around a little bit on its return trip, and so I can use that change of direction to my advantage. Here's some furniture, which I would not mind if we got another chicken leg, so we'll take a quick look. But it looks like I will be going up through this dangerous room. How dangerous, you say? Not sure yet. We'll find out. Alright, you are still alive. I would like you not to be. But my weapon is slow. Or I've not quite figured out how to use it most effectively just yet. Furniture is good. And I can aim this downwards, right? Or I can aim it upwards. And I could move after it's gone away from me to try to have it travel in different directions while I'm away. So while it's trying to home back to me. And could I do something like... Yeah, maybe, kind of. What if I do... So, it takes a little while to throw. Can I jump again? I cannot. And if I do that, it's just gonna... So if I'm coming down, I can throw it like that, and it circles back down. So if I get the timing right... Okay, I think I know what I want to do. Like that. There we go. Okay, I was able to hit the skeleton from there. Alright, and 2 hits actually killed that guy, so it's doing some good damage. Alright, well this is fun. We're checking out a new weapon. And at this point, now that I've killed 2 bosses and unlocked the next boss, I feel like I've kind of accomplished, like, anything else that happens with this character at this point feels kind of like gravy. I've made the amount of progress that I could hope to make. Alright, but this is good. Got a nice place where we can totally cheese these guys. 2 champions getting owned by Mjolnir. That said, if I found another weapon swap, I would probably take it. And let's see, you can't go through walls, obviously. I left a coin behind, so let's not do that. No coins left behind. Thanks for coming up here. Alright, right, does crits on the way back. This would be a great place to use White Star since it goes through the wall, so let's just do that to kill that guy. There is a chest over here that I can use to heal. It's an actual chest, not a mimic. You can see it on the mini-map. And... yeah, if we manage to make our way to Murmur, that would be the super stretch goal, I think, at this point. Alright, stick in the wall. Just stay there, damaging that guy. Nice. And then probably the same thing here. Wait. Alright, it is pretty powerful when it can just sit there and deal damage. I appreciate that. That is a real chest. So thanks for the healing. Thanks for the mana back. Let's see. I guess at this point, I need to go out the top of that big room. Oh boy, run, run, run. So let's head back there. Go through the diving bell over here. Can I hit you through the wall? Yes. So I might as well try to get a kill before I go up there, make things a little bit less dangerous for me. One fewer enemy to worry about, and in fact, really, there's no reason, ouch, for me to even fight the other guy. Okay, same thing in here. You know what? Let's just say, yup. I'm done with you guys. You, I can just stand here now and let that kill you, because you don't know enough to move out of the way. That's stuck in the wall. Please come back. Thank you. And honestly, White Star would be super good here since I'm about to get my mana back. And then that should finish you off. Okay. I'm starting to get some feel for this weapon, and in fact, if I were to do this, I can leave it at your feet, and then just kind of walk away for a bit. Maybe jump up and hit you with the voltaic circlet as well. Deal a little bit of extra damage. Okay, this is feeling good. Starting to get things figured out with this new fancy weapon. Killing bad guys and Stygian steady. And Murmur still nowhere to be found. Doesn't feel like I'm even headed in the right... Well, this seems to be the only direction I could go, possibly. So let's imagine I am headed in the right direction. Alright, I still need to remember to press the button the second time to call the hammer back to me, though. And failing to do so, well, can that get you through the wall? It can. Okay, very cool. Let's just take a peek. This is not where I want to be. There was a chest in there, but it looks kind of scary. I don't even... There was like something that shot me with a crossbow from away. Okay, now I see it. I was gonna say, I wasn't even sure what hit me. Now I am. Okay. It's dead. I'm not dead yet. Hey, okay. Guess what? I'm going to continue to not be dead because there's always an apple in this room, and I'm going to take the health. Take that, video game. Also, there are many directions I can go from here. If I were Murmur, I'm in a tall room, so there's only a few places adjacent to here that I could be. Oh, it's a new weapon. This is another weapon I have little experience with, but I'm going to take it. And so it works like that. You can also aim it upwards. I guess you can't aim it downwards. And remind me... Press attack to strike forwards. Hold up and attack to float. Can block mid-sized projectiles. Skill crits after blocking a projectile. Okay. I was trying to remember its skill crit condition. It just occurred to me that I swapped that weapon without thinking about I was going to try to fight Murmur, and now fighting Murmur is less attractive. But I have made my weapon even more powerful, because each time you change your weapons, you get a blessing of strength, which makes things more powerful. Ammonite Cape. That could be nice. That'll be worth a lot of armor, if I manage to purchase that and have the weight capacity. Take it on. That should hit you pretty well. And I can go right through your projectiles. Oh, I got a food drop of some sort, I believe. This weapon is challenging, I will say, to use, though. But the projectile blocking and then critting, like, that's really good for trying to do a finishing move on one of these shooty guys. Okay, I didn't manage to get it during the projectiles there. There we go. That is pretty cool. This would be a great place for a white star, I think. Alright, I managed to hit them. I was worried I was going to miss both. Not exactly sure exactly the range. Oh gosh. Let's grab this. Okay, for guys without projectiles where I'm not critting and who still have a bunch of health, I have to be much more careful about my spacing as I try to attack with this weapon. Oh gosh, yeah. I went too far. Okay, there's a crit. And I still have a shield that I'm not really using. Let's go ahead and white star you again. And then I can finish you. Okay. A lot of furniture in here, so we could get super lucky with like a pizza or two. But yeah, at this point, I think this character is just about played out. Oh, well, there's two chicken legs. Trying to prove me wrong. Don't give up on it just yet. There could still be more in store. Is there anything else super clever I can think of to do? I need to... Okay, I tried to dash and did not successfully dash away. So I think that's probably the way to use this weapon against those guys. All these mana potions. That's a room that's just gonna kill me if I try to go in there, so we're gonna skip that one. This room, not so bad. I am capable of spin kicking an enemy or two. In this case, just the one. And there was a little bit of furniture that I left behind in here. But yeah, at this point I think we're just going on try to get a bit more money before you die. And here is Murmur. There is a bunch of furniture in Murmur's area, so I might as well just go for it. And if we happen to get super lucky and defeat Murmur, then great. And if not, we've had a good run. So, no chicken legs or anything there. Yeah, let's just go for it. Alright, furniture. Show me something great. There isn't much to fight, just some things to dodge in here for the most part. And the dodgy bits start just about now. Oh, there's chests in here. I forgot about that. How do I... Can I spin kick? Yes. So the chest actually could heal me as well. Some of the chests will be dangerous to get to, though. So, oop, I didn't spin kick off that. Gosh darn it. Yeah, it's not going to matter. Let's not think too hard about reasoning about what could be. When in fact what's likely to happen is I'm going to take one hit and get killed right in this section. Not to be a downer, just trying to be a realist. Alright, need to bounce over these. Need to bounce through these. Need to spin kick over here. Or otherwise break that. Ah, there's a chicken leg though. Hello. Give me that chicken. Thank you. Alright, we're still alive for a few more seconds at least. Dodge, spin kick, dodge, duck dive and weave. Also dodge. I'm going to open the chest, and then I'm going to press a button in case it helps me. I don't know if it helped me or not. I don't completely understand how the shield works. Somebody tell me in the comments that I won't read until after this playthrough is over, probably. But then I'll know for next time. This game is a fun game. I don't want to come back to playing it too often, because, like, it has a tendency to just, like, take up a lot of time. Kind of like Terraria in that regard, but it's really fun to play. So, coming back to it every year or so, ouch, is a fun thing to do. Alright, I'm just trying to break some more of these silly vines, and not succeeding at doing so. Alright, we've done it. The Barbarian got 3 rank ups, defeated 2 bosses, unlocked the door to another, and took an attempt at a mini-boss, but failed. 2 heroes down, 13 remain. Next time, we will select among our bards, but we'll keep this under an hour. I hope, as always, that you all are having a great day, and I will see you again soon with more Rogue Legacy 2 Thanatophobia. For now, bye-bye.